Hello, this is Tony Lee, father of Becky Thurston, my daughter, who's involved in the cult of Scientology. And everybody knows I've been trying to get her out of Scientology now for well over 2 years, and her mum Sue. So Sue's going to say something at the end of my message, but I'll just show you Sue now, and as I say, she's going to film me, but she wants to say something at the end. So...
Hello.
So, as I say, Sue's going to just say a little bit at the end regarding the Church of Scientology, or as I say, the cult of Scientology. So, I'll just pass the camera back now to Sue, and I'll start my message. Right. Hello, cult of Scientology. This video message is to Mr. Graham Wilson, Head of Communications of the Office of Special Affairs, otherwise known to Scientologists OSA, at St Hill, East Grinstead, UK. Right, now I have been contacted, and Sue has, by Mr. Joe Fryer on behalf of his good wife, Mrs. Val Fryer. And Joe and Val are parents of Becky's boyfriend, David Fryer, who's a Scientologist, Becky's mentor. To relay this message to you, because Joe and Val are very busy people, they're farmers, and they're not as high tech as me, so not saying that I'm that high tech, but this message, as I say, I'm relaying it on behalf of Joe and Val. Both our families have written to Scientology, to yourselves now, and Sue and I have written our letters, 10 of them, over the past 18 months. We have not had one written reply from either yourself, Mr. Graham Wilson, or Mr. David Miscavige. I have been contacted by Mr. Joe Fryer on behalf of his good wife, Mrs. Val Fryer, to relay this message to you. Both our families expect a written reply from either yourself or Mr. David Miscavige, and not your understudy in Manchester, or Mr. David Miscavige's puppet, Tommy Davies. Sue and I, as you're aware, have written to yourself and your organisation since the beginning of 2008, and to date we have had not one letter of reply from our 10 letters, either from yourself or Mr. A. Brinkman at Manchester, or from the various cult centres all over the states and in this country as well, because my copy letters have all gone to nearly to every org and to gold. In one of our letters, we requested that all your spam mail from your organisation must cease to our home and cease to our daughter Becky. All your advertising spam has indeed now stopped to our address in Cheshire. As for sending your advertising spam to our daughter Becky, she states that she doesn't get any mail from you either at her boyfriend's address. And we take Becky on her word. As she lives with her mentor boyfriend, Mr. David Fryer, son of Joe and Val, as I've mentioned in my introduction. As you're more than aware, our daughter's boyfriend, David Fryer, is an active member of your cult, and Joe and Val, his parents, have written a number of letters to your organisation expressing their personal opposition to your organisation and its dangers it has on their son. They have had not one letter of reply from your organisation, just like ourselves. They wrote to you and told you to stop sending spam advertising mail to their son and to their house. You are more than aware that this mail of yours must be stopped. This was ignored in the early part of 2008. Joe Fryer took it on himself to attend a protest in Manchester to hand deliver all this rubbish back to your Manchester org, as per this video you'll see now. Now we've got Joe's just come out now, so we'll have a word with Joe and see what they've said to her. Joe, can we just have a word? You don't mind being filmed, do you?
No, okay.
We just want to know, I wanted to go in there with you, didn't I?
I'll just give them my name and address and say I want these letters stopped and the phone call stopped. Advertising literature kids coming through the letterbox. So I've conveyed that message to them. Hopefully it'll stop. No, it hasn't stopped in the past. We still keep sending the stuff, even though we've written here 3 times and we've written to St. Hill 3 times.
Yeah, you have. I've written 6 times too.
And did either of you get any kind of response from St. Hill themselves?
No response whatsoever.
No.
We asked for a response, but they never seem to give us one.
Even though they're the head of Scientology in England.
It's a strange situation because they're supposed to be brilliant at communications.
Of course.
I'm just a layman, as it were, in this situation. I never get any response from them whatsoever.
No.
So what questions did they ask you in there?
They've not asked me any questions, only they're going to convey the message that I've just given them.
Right.
Which is to stop these phone calls coming through at night at 10 o'clock in the evening or 11 o'clock they can get them.
God.
Right, okay.
And if I'm not there, my wife becomes very anxious about the situation.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right.
Joe and Val, like Sue and I, have protested against your cult and its reputation and its dangers for about 18 months now, as I've already stated. So why is it now you send an envelope addressed solely to Mrs. Val Fryer, mother of David Fryer, trying to entice her to go on your free winds floating brainwashing vessel at a cost of over $2,000, and your brochure says this is a special offer. This was received this month, being September 09. This is the evidence which I'm filming now. So this is the evidence that Joe and Val, or I should say Val, has received. This is the envelopes, the Free Winds Church of Scientology, and I've blanked her address out, but there you go, Val Fryer. And if this is not returned, of course, there's the details here of returns in Slough. So that's UK mail and 2 special offers deals inside. And this is some of the literature that's inside here. Get your Congress package from the Free Winds and receive a free Congress course. $2,500. You save $775. Whoopee. And you can have there you go, a 20 LRH Congress series for $3,275, saving of get it there, $775, or you can basically have a limited time package there of $2,500. But just take it on board here, it's a limited time offer this, so you'll have to get your skates on, any of you Scientology members, and if I was you, I'd invest your money into something a bit more advancing for yourselves, and there we go. To this end, Joe and Val, Sue and I and Becky are telling you, leave our families alone. You're not wanted. Finally, Becky has given us her word that she is categorically not a Scientologist anymore and had no future interest in your organisation. That's now and the future. Joe and Val and Sue and I await your written response, as I say, from David Miscavige or Mr. Graham Wilson in the UK. Thank you.
Hello, thanks to Tony. I just want to put a little bit in myself because you haven't seen much of me lately. I've not been so good, but I'm on the mend. I just want to say that I totally support Tony and what he's just said, and I totally support Joe and Val. Don't keep sending us any mail. You know, we just all want to get on with our lives. There is more to our lives than Scientology. Thank you. Anyway, On another part, I would like to say hello to all our anonymous friends who I haven't seen for ages, owing to the fact I've got a bad back, so I can't come to the protest. As soon as I'm fit again, I'll be there. Thanks for all your work. Thanks, it's all been sterling work, and thanks for turning up all the time, come rain or shine. And I would like to say a special hello to our very special friend Neil, who I haven't seen for ages. But I hope you're keeping okay, Neil, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks a lot. Love you all. Bye now.
Bad law people matter.